Hello, Bill.
Oh, pig.
So, we're watching a 50-year-old movie here.
We are. And in fact, we're being very timely about it with the watching a 50-year-old movie. Because we're watching an American classic.
Jaws.
Yes. Something you can really, I'm going to say it,
What?
sink your teeth into.
Hey, you're starting that early.
Oh boy, yeah. The ruination has started.
You're not even drunk. You haven't even drunk with me.
No. Oh.
Ba ba ba.
This movie is phenomenal, but it's also the character assassination of the animals known as sharks.
Oh boy, is it?
Yeah,
Music by John Williams. Is he still alive?
I assume John Williams is eternal. They've got his brain hooked up somewhere and he just spits out music occasionally.
Oh, dropped my phone.
He never he never shows up anymore for his awards, but he keeps churning out music.
They got him in the Golden Throne. So he can't show
Yes.
up.
1,000 young musicians have to be sacrificed every day to keep John Williams alive.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
Steven Spielberg. It turns out this guy has a long, illustrious career ahead of him after this movie,
Yeah, who would have known?
despite having some real bangers under his belt at this point. Encounters of the Third Kind, I believe.
He di-
Duel,
he directed the first Columbo episode.
the very first one. Wow.
Yeah. With some teenagers smoking cigarettes and drinking, playing
Yeah,
guitar.
yeah.
Now
Classic.
they seem to be cigarettes and not marijuana.
It's probably a mix of both, but it's a bit more timeless than, say, Jaws 2.
Hmm. I don't remember much of the like besides the major events. I
Groovy,
don't.
man.
Oh, did it say groovy in that?
Oh, I believe there's a little bit of 70s lingo.
Oh my God, nudity.
Oh, man. Some back boob.
Some silhouetted nudity, very tasteful.
Oh, uh, I recall there being some proper nudity in this. If this were more based on the novel, there'd be a hell of a lot more fucking in this picture. I guess it was deemed a little unnecessary to have a bit of a romantic triangle going on in the middle of our shark picture.
Yeah, you had told me earlier that well, there's like a very like involved love triangle involved with the protagonists.
Uh, Brody's wife used to date Hooper's older brother, and now she's seeing Hooper's as a bit of a replacement, is trying to get back to those good times she was having.
Hmm.
I know what our next commentary track should be on. It should be on 1941 or 1942. It's another Spielberg movie, in fact. Big grand scale comedy about the Second World War. And it opens with a Jaws spoof. Of course, I might just be blatantly misremembering, which is very much likely.
Now the shark here.
Bruce?
Oh yeah, he's named Bruce, isn't he?
I believe the nickname for the shark is Bruce. And he didn't like working, as it turned out.
Yeah, the shark did not take her quick. He wanted her to suffer.
Yeah.
The shark is what you might call evil.
Evil incarnate. Yeah, sorry. It's easy to get distracted watching a great movie, as it turns out.
There's some great direction, some like a really good dialogue. Like it's very like inconsequential dialogue, but like hey, that's some good dialogue.
Yad.
The Yad.
And the cat.
They're just off New York, aren't they? Like they're like on like long. Aren't they in like some made up island that's like actually just like Long Island?
Something like that, yeah. Jaws itself, the original novel, was based on the famous like 1912 shark attacks that had happened off of like Jersey, I think. In fact, this movie is like a recreation of those shark attacks.
Hmm.
You'd learn all about it if they still show, I guess, Shark Week on Discovery, and it's not all just, we found the megalodon this time for real this year. We're being serious, you guys.
The megalodon, we found it. Oh, I remember those swings. My grandma's
Yeah,
house. In the backyard, they had one of those swings.
yeah, yeah. I was too fat for anything like that. It would just buckle under my massive girth.
Amity Island.
Amity Island.
Huh, that's odd. Because I'm thinking of like the Amityville horror movies.
I'm gonna say that it's probably a case of there's a lot of places in the States that probably are called Amityville
Yeah, I mean,
or
aren't there?
Springfield.
Yeah, there's multiple Springfields. There's probably multiple Amities.
Springfield's the most common town name in the States, or at least at one point it was.
Don't fall, officer. I believe it's the second movie where there's a like they discovered the body of like a killer whale.
Yeah, naturally, when you need to make a sequel, you have to up the ante. So,
Oh, the
oh my God, it killed the whale.
the crabs are getting at her. It's odd that they chose a killer whale for that scene because like in real life, killer whales just body sharks all the time.
The reason for that could be, and I'd have to look this up, but there was after Jaws, as you can expect, a watershed film like this would get a number of runoff, if you were,
Yeah, there is
films
a
in the same vein.
there is a evil killer whale movie. I've seen the poster of
Well,
it.
Orca,
Is it just called Orca?
I believe it is.
It could have been a reference to that. Jaws could beat Orca in a fight.
Yes. And in the video game Jaws Unleashed, which is essentially Shark Theft Auto.
What?
Yes, it's an open world game where you play as the shark and you go around eating people.
There's a recent shark game. I forget the name of it, but like you start
Manhunter
Manhunter
or
something, yeah.
Maneater.
So something like that.
Ma-
Yeah. Yeah. You start off as
Manhunter is the Michael Mann's film based on a book.
yeah. You start off as a little baby shark, and you like grow and evolve until you're like megalodon size.
Yeah. There's several shark games that have that kind of same premise now.
Yeah, sure. I'll help you later. Yeah, sure. 4th of
I have
July.
like
Oh, that's also soon.
yes. It's you might call it a ticking clock element. This is what they used to call a movie. You see, back in the day, there used to be this thing called setup and payoff. So right now we're setting a bunch of things up and
Hmm.
later it will pay off. Not to be some ass about this, but it's a lost art these days.
Here comes the mayor. Inside in the car of Vaughn's Realty.
Now, Jaws does not show a lot of the shark due to the fact that it was a technical fucking nightmare to get this thing to work underwater.
Yeah, if you've only ever heard one thing about Jaws, that's probably what you've heard.
Yes, that should be the main thing that you've heard about it. That or the fourth one where it wants revenge.
Which is odd because I'm pretty sure it dies at the end. And like
It
the
does.
shark from Jaws 2 is a like different unrelated shark.
And then Jaws 3 is I'm sorry, Jaws 3D is sort of its own thing.
So like for Jaws 4, what shark is taking revenge?
A relative of a great white. I believe there's a scene where they're at Chief Brody's funeral and it's his wife and she's going, well, what if it had children or something or offspring? I don't know. There's some dumb scene in the beginning of that movie to set up the whole premise. And I'm like, Jesus. Oh.
Is Jaws 4 the one that takes place in like a water park? Or is that
No,
3D?
that's Jaws 3D.
Okay.
Jaws 4 is the one in the Caribbean.
Ah, okay. Now you don't see swimsuits like this anymore.
It's very classic.
Like this is
I mean,
past the
it's
those like strapped onesies that everyone would wear, and
yeah,
like before like the bikinis and speedos and like swim trunks of today.
yeah. There was more I guess prudeness would be the case. Just that don't be showing so much skin, which maybe it's going too far these days, but who the
Well,
fuck am I to judge? I don't
I,
care. I don't go out.
I haven't been swimming in a long while, so I don't know what people wear
I
nowadays.
don't go to the beach. I don't care what you do there. I'm not God. I'm not the cops.
Oh, what's that?
Something ancient.
It's okay. It's fine. Whatever this guy's
Oh,
talking about, who cares?
yeah. He's talking about his comb over. The sound in this movie is fantastic. Oh, delightful on my ears. Boy, he took that personal.
Yeah.
Some bad hat. Fuck this. I'm going home. Bunch of bullshit.
Insulted my hat.
My wife gave me that hat. I love this hat.
Children nowadays, they don't sing the Muffin Man song. They don't. They got no idea who the Muffin Man is.
I don't know. Is there like a TikTok Riz equivalent? Is there like Zoomer slang for like maybe it follows the same beats. It's just different lyrics.
I think 1-2 Buckle My Shoe made a comeback on TikTok, very briefly.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
It's a fucking blood volcano.
Oh, and I got the kid on the
Look at this
floaty.
dolly shot. Fantastic shot. I need to get up my thesaurus now. If I hit too many of the same words a day, the explosives implanted in my neck might go off. I wish it was easier to laugh about, but it does mean I have to extend my vocabulary and try to use some different words.
Like
Not wear them out.
the earlier when he was typing Shark Attack into the typewriter, that's a trailer shot. That dolly shot, that's a trailer shot.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, man. Your boy's dead. Hey, what else would cause a blood explosion like that, man? It's clear.
Well, who knows what happened to this boy? I mean, he could have just blown up. That's children just do that. They blow up sometimes.
Not in the 70s. Maybe the 80s.
A lot of comb overs in this town.
I don't even think half of these people are bald either. They're just wearing that.
No, they just like the look. They don't need a comb over. They like the aesthetic of a comb over. It was the style at the time.
Now, while this is a 70s movie, it is not a gross 70s movie.
You know this is from an older time period, but you could kind of like, for the youth today, it's going to get harder and harder to narrow down when this was. Jaws 2, though, I think they'll figure it out pretty quick. That one kind of reeks of the 70s.
Now, 3,000 in the 70s, that's probably like what? Like 4 billion today?
Yeah, it's $4 billion. Inflation's a bitch. You know, back then, $10 could buy you a whole home. 35,000 acres of land.
You could even afford a horse afterwards.
Say you could eat a full horse afterwards?
Well, not to eat. You're gonna do. You gotta do something with those like 3,500 acres. Ride
I
your horse.
guess.
No, it is not. It's 24 hours.
It is when the only time of the year where you make any money is the summer season.
Yeah, I
Like
guess.
if the 4th of July is the only week where you make the big bucks, then this is a fucking catastrophe, pig. We're screwed. Now, Quint had a deleted scene before this that they took out of the final film, where he was at a music store and he was just kind of being a dick to a kid. Just just establish that Quint's a bit of a mean spirit. He might be a bit standoffish, even.
I think this scene is much better at introducing him.
I would say yes, they made the right call.
Mm-hmm. Modern men yearn for this type of relationship.
What, you mean one of respect and love?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Need it like fucking air. Little longer.
Little.
There's a few lines in this movie that stick out in my brain. They've been just burned into the flesh that just come back to me.
Oh my god, that art.
Wait a minute, sharks can break through boats? Oh!
Yeah, really easily. They do it all the
Yeah.
time.
Also, because they're like, what is this thing? I'm gonna hit it for a while. My face.
They don't got fingers or hands, so they gotta touch things with their mouth and teeth.
Make for lousy handshakes.
Yeah, these guys will get the shark.
Yeah. Couple professionals, you know? Fellas who know how to fish. How I just takes a chain and hook up. Your wife's got a roast, don't she? We'll get that shark.
Oh, Megalodon.
Yeah, we'll just show some real footage of some shark
Oh my
attacks.
god.
Yeah. You know, nowadays they'd probably, I don't know, recreate it with a special effect. Back then, no, we got some textbooks here. We're just gonna show the pictures.
That's the least expensive version of it. If you want to go cheaper, you can just talk about it, describe it. Oh my god. He took the whole pier.
That's
The
that's the
dock.
first inclination. You're like, okay, this could have been a regular shark attack. This is when you're like, oh no, this is a much bigger threat than I initially thought.
It's a big super shark. He's turning around.
So yeah, because they couldn't get the prop to work at all, they had to get more creative visually to show you, hey, where's the shark at? And this right here, all the times they show something on the surface to establish where the shark's at underneath, they, so much more tension.
You can't see it coming. You don't know where exactly it is, but it's gonna get you.
It's here to eat.
Well, now you're out of a
Ah,
roast.
there's the harbor master who's ready to go on his box, show up on his box of cornflakes. I'm here for my audition for my frozen fish ad.
Here he is. He's
Hooper.
the marine biologist.
Yes. Was a little up his own ass, considering he's not even willing to make a little bit of small talk. Going on, yeah,
I'm gonna get
I
that
got
shrimp
my
with dynamite.
dynamite. It's not even, I need to take your dynamite. It's, no, don't go on the boat.
Yeah, we're not overloading it. It's fine. The entire tri-state area is here. They want that shark.
Yeah. We put a few $1,000 bounty on a shark, and holy shit, that's some easy money. We're just gonna get a shark? Oh, that's nothing. many of these extras do you think are actors or just people who lived there?
Probably people who live there.
Look at that precarious situation that dog's in.
The dog's fine. Don't start tossing now.
Yeah.
Toss some chum.
Nothing will bring that shark in like drunk rednecks.
So some chum and explosions. That'll bring the shark in.
Yeah, boating accident. Hold on, we'll pull out the body in this like dinner tray. I believe there's a version of this scene, or at least there's a really detailed prop that they don't show a whole lot of. But this was
you really don't need to show anything. Like just his reactions is enough. Like he almost threw up. Like there, that's enough. Just the arm.
Yeah. That's all you need. This is a reminder. This movie is PG.
Yeah. Like, this was before PG-13 was a thing.
Yeah.
Look, they caught a shark.
Yeah. There's another line coming up that sticks in my brain. There's an arrow in this shark.
Who shot him with an arrow?
All right. Quint's boat has now been established as the... Yes, I'm the guy that does this for a living.
Yeah, like, that's the biggest boat around. Like, those guys came in on dinghies. This is a boat.
A coal. The reverb on that. What?
Yeah, this could, like, potentially eat a man. It's not gonna explode a child.
I mean, yeah, clearly this is not our culprit. I mean, we don't need to check the timestamp on the film, but it's a little early for this to be settled.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Really early. We haven't even gone on the big boat.
Shoot. Oh, just the Just look at the mayor and how he is sapped of his enthusiasm and his like joy. It's just sucked away at just eavesdropping on this conversation.
Well, that's okay. You can go sit down. And did you have to bring the mom here?
Well, she wanted to come see Chief Brody. That harsh like cut of all that other ambience to just the natural audio of the scene. Just um I knew that. I was there.
I saw it happen.
I saw it happen. I saw the blood geyser. I saw the Mortal Kombat style blood geyser. Yeah, the statistics on shark attacks are low. They're
Very
like
low.
they're insanely low because most of the time a shark bites a person, then goes, "Eh, I don't like this," then goes away.
Shark injuries, they're like, I don't know how high they are, but like, yeah, you are likely to survive a shark attack.
Yeah.
Now, Brody here, he believes it's over, but like, he's still not satisfied. Maybe like part of him wants it to believe that that's not the shark.
I can't remember if this scene was something that might have been improvised a little bit. I don't know where I'm reaching at in my mind, but there's I saw a lot of making of this film as a youngster, but a lot of that good knowledge is lost to time. So now I only have the basic things that most people remember, like the shark was a pain in the ass to get it to work,
Mm-hmm.
that sort of thing. Robert Shaw, I believe, was drinking a lot on set.
I mean, I'd be drinking too after everything that's happened.
Yes, Pig, but I mean the actor.
Well, yeah, they blew up a child in front of him for the movie.
Oh, they blew up a child for this movie? Who do you think they are? John Landis?
It wasn't a special effect. They just did that.
Yeah. That's how you make a movie.
How they used to make movies. Mind if I just eat your food?
You mind if I just take your plate? Just gonna.
In Sharks.
Yes.
I,
Pig, you're in wrestling.
no.
Pig, you're in Dragon Ball. That's what people tell me. You're in Dragon Ball.
Bill, you're in Men.
Yes, I'm in Men. Not right now, but usually, yes.
Oh, there he goes. He's drinking right now.
Well, not this actor, Pig. Quint's actor. Yeah, yeah. This is what I would do. I'm not a guy that's like, oh, I gotta let the wine breathe. I gotta let the wine put on its shoes and jogging pants so it can get in my glass. I'm gonna drink this probably out of the bottle sort of fella.
Like he's hearing all this. Well, fuck. I need this.
Yeah, he's been reading up on all his like shark information, all his fun facts. Let me pick your brain a moment, Doc. Peter Benchley wrote another book that was it was weird to have the original author ape off his own success by also doing another deep aquatic monster style novel about, I believe, a giant squid.
Hmm.
And it's kind of Jaws. It's Jaws, but just good. Like how Grizzly is Jaws with a bear.
All right, here we go. Let's find out definitively.
Kind of open this big rubber monster. It's full of milk.
Yeah. There's a. He's got a bunch of fish in there. Can. Louisiana.
Well, tiger sharks end up in strange places because they're driven by their hunger
And
to go
they're
into strange places.
yeah they're capable of swimming in both freshwater and saltwater.
Yeah, yeah. Nature thought that would be fun. What if I made it so you weren't safe from this thing in any water?
You drink a whole glass of wine, you are drunk enough.
Yeah, you're driving. Come on.
You probably shouldn't drive.
I'm certain that wasn't a miniature, but my brain was like, look at that tiny boat. Oh.
Oh god, he's even drunker.
He got into the wine on the yacht. So this movie had a budget of, I think, $4 million, and it made 400 and I think $77 million, and this was in '75. So this was the first huge blockbuster, the start of the summer blockbuster.
Oh, it might not be a school of mackerel. That's another trailer shot.
Did you look at the trailer recently?
No, I did not. I can just tell these things.
Hmm.
Like some shots are made specifically for the trailer. Like you're shooting a movie, you get a good shot, and like yeah, put it in a trailer. Was that a bucket?
Yes, it was a bucket. We're starting our slow discovery of Ben Gardner. What happened to him? Sure hope it doesn't end up like another Ben from a horror film, Ben Riley, or Ben's. Oh, what the fuck was his name? Halloween. The guy that they slam a police car into because he was dressed as Michael Myers. The cops have that horrible moment where they go, "Oh my god, it was just a guy in a costume."
Yeah, but who dresses up as a known murderer? Who's like still at
Um,
large?
some young hooligan at large from like the night before.
Yeah, if it's from the night before, how do you know about that? How do you come up with that costume?
Don't worry about it, Big. You know, I've never thought to wonder what's with all the that midnight fog.
It's just foggy. I mean, it's the summer and they're in the water. Yeah, it was great
Yeah, I
fog.
guess it would. Gets real cold them summer nights. Well, the good summer nights. Then you get those shit ones where it's just hot all
Yeah.
day and all night, and there's no escape.
Ah, I remember this.
Is there a piece of music other than the Jaws theme that you can so closely associate with an animal? Because you hear that Jaws theme and you go, "Oh, shark."
Oh my god.
Ugh. Just enough to give kids nightmares. Just enough. Ignore the shadow of the camera there. Ignore that. This movie is flawless, except for those flaws. Oh, the visible disgust. I, I gotta do what's good for the community.
No,
Ah!
we go, but we gotta make money on 4th of July weekend.
I think Jaws, Indiana Jones, E.T., those are some of like the prime Spielberg movies.
Mm-hmm.
Just him in his element. Jurassic Park, of course. He just the man just knows how to make a good like thrill ride movie. I need to sample this from my hip hop album.
An eating machine. The
Eating
perfect,
that's
the
yeah,
perfect animal.
the perfect animal. That's me, the eating machine. Young eating machine.
Young eating machine.
Yeah. Little eating machine. Oh, I'm sorry. Lil eating machine.
Yeah, you gotta pronounce it right, Lil.
Ignore my hair trying to escape to the top of my head.
It wants to leave.
It's coiffed.
His perfectly coiffed
Now
hair. He's a big
Spielberg's
fan.
gonna show you how to get it done. He's gonna show you how to shoot the rodeo. Shark souvenirs. Two people have died, and there's people selling shark souvenirs to the tourists.
Hey, did you know we have a shark here? Look.
Finally, something to talk about.
Yeah, these are just real people and they're real cars. They're not part of the production. You got like grandmas coming in. You got ladies picking their noses. People on bikes. People carrying their coolers.
Jewish guys with the little yarmulkes on with their bicycles.
Look at this shark video game.
Ah, ah.
Killer
It's a shame we
shark.
don't get enough shots of the old arcade. That right there does a little bit of dating. You're like, okay, what the hell is that? Says most 20-year-olds. What is that box that plays games? That's not on my phone.
I mean,
The hell is that?
arcades is still a thing. Like people collect them. Yeah, they're like
Yeah,
the
people
one
older than us, pig.
the one up arcades. I think they're called.
Oh, those. Well, those are for the people who remember arcades. And so they can be disappointed by those arcade one-up machines because they're small and not very good. Some of them were good, and then they just started going down in quality. Just a steady decline. Get in the water, for the love of God.
Get in the water, Jerry. Take your kids along with you.
Yeah.
They got guns and a helicopter. They're so horrified.
Yeah. People died recently off those waters. I would be like kind of nervous too.
They had a helicopter for this movie. The boys are taking out their dinghy.
I can't be sure, but that might have been the first black character we've seen all movie.
Well, there was a black some black people in the crowd.
Yeah, but you know what? You're probably right. That's the first one that was actually given a little more like front stage of like I'm one of the boys that lives here. You think there's any product placement in this movie, Pig?
No,
Sure could go for a Coca-Cola right now.
that's weird.
Yeah.
What motivated that?
One of those one in the weird warped bottles that's like 2 liters. Oh, yeah. Got rid of
Suppose
that tiger shirt. Supposedly, allegedly killed some people.
he didn't even
It's
say
an
kill.
alleged
He just said injured.
injured.
Allegedly, some predator
It's a
injured people.
it's a alleged that a child exploded.
Oh, what's that?
The pandemonium, the chaos. And the shark hasn't even done anything. Just showed up. Oh, I think that scream might be like in the like popularly sampled. I know I've heard that in video games though.
Yeah, was that like just doing that scream, or was it already stock sound?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna say I'll go with this is probably where it originated from.
Also, I think some like elderly people got trampled there.
Yeah. Raising an awful lot of hell. I love this, though, this particular shot. Because it's that, like, it's that weird delay where they're still holding the guns up to those kids. They've had enough time to recognize what has happened.
But they're still pointing.
Oh yeah.
And just off on the other bank, this painter has identified a shark. And here comes the music that lets you know this is the real one.
Yeah. There's a there's a threat. There's fear in the air. That score does such a good job of just making you like grit your teeth and go, "Oh God." Make your fist. You fella, you okay over there?
Oh no!
And there's our first like good shot of the shark. And it's fucking massive.
Oh my god!
PG pig. You could show a whole severed leg and so much blood. PG.
I don't think like PG-13 was a thing until like
Gremlins.
yeah. Another Spielberg movie.
Yes. Another classic Spielberg movie.
All the guys with guns are still pointing at those children.
We didn't think it would go into the pond. Wonder what they did to make that kid cry. This was the 70s, pig. This is when Rudy Ray Moore would comb a small child's hair to make him cry on camera.
just combing him too hard.
Just combing him too hard.
You're too young for coffee, kid.
No, he's already aged up. He's not a man. He's been scared up a few years. Yeah, now it's personal.
Hey, Mayor.
Oh, just what I want to see. You right with it? You know, that thing? Yeah, the best thing that he can do right now is sign to pay Quint the money he needs.
You want to get elected again, don't you? You know, nip this at the bud, buddy.
Yeah. Just just have the ADR put a sound of a guy signing something. That's all we need. That's another line that will probably age this movie. The color TV. So you mean a TV, sir?
Try this moonshine. Don't forget the color TV.
Try this kerosene I've been drinking. I like it for the taste. Hooper, though,
Yeah,
he's a little liquor. He's got to get in on it.
he downs it.
Markers. I got to get back to looking at my jaws in a pot, boiling the meat off the bone. Quint's one of the best antagonistic characters ever to grace film.
Astronaut.
Wait, you're going to the moon.
Ooh, the shark cage. You're gonna put yourself in a cage underwater? I'm gonna sing the sea shanty. Now, in real life, a shark cage is pretty effective.
Yes, but well, a shark cage written to be, you know, be able to be foibled by writing. Some guy with a pen just decides that it doesn't work in this.
The shark is
Or
too powerful.
He's so strong, pig. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Somebody's probably listening to this commentary track and not actually having seen Jaws. This is the only thing that they have to go off of, and they're not getting fucking shit from us.
Wait, are
I
they?
don't know anything about this.
Wait, are they not watching the movie alongside our commentary track?
No,
Did you
no,
listen-
they're just listening to it in another tab.
Like in a vacuum while
They
they're like,
don't. in a vacuum. They don't have time to watch the movie alongside it. I mean, they got the movie in the background, but it's not really synced up. I guess that looks right. Oh, that awful man.
He's a bit of an asshole.
A bit.
Oh, look at
Oh,
this shot.
how from. Hmm.
In the mouth of the beast. How foreboding.
Oh my.
It's these kinds of shots that you come for that you expect from a Spielberg movie.
They expect from somebody that wins Academy Awards for this sort of thing. Maybe you won an Academy Award for this. This was a best picture.
So we're finally out to sea. Enough people have died. It's time to go catch this thing. So we haven't mentioned it, but the boat is called the Orca.
That too. Which could make the orca in the second movie a reference to the first movie, I guess, because that's like the boat. But I try not to think about that second movie.
I used to catch sharks with my bare hands. Now they got radars and beat bops.
Yes, they didn't have boats. You just walked in, grabbed it with our bare hand, noodling.
Wait, yeah, good job.
Yeah.
What are you doing? We got like two experienced seamen who are experienced in different ways,
Yes.
and then the police
Oh,
officer, like kind of out of his depth.
out of his element, you might say.
Yeah, he like even earlier with the scene, like he doesn't like the water. He doesn't want to go in there. He's scared of drowning.
All right, a little bit of a lull, unless
What was that? Oh, small movements.
years,
Time,
years of doing this, it's like, okay.
time to gear up. Fasten the seatbelts. Take hold.
Strap in, strap it on.
He is locking in.
Well, you'd have to be worried about it pulling the whole rod into the ocean.
Fasten it in. Lock it in.
You're hoping that the chair will stick to the vessel that you're on. That's what you're praying for. I hope these straps are good.
Oh yeah, you don't want it to overheat.
Well, yeah, it'll just melt the line. It's pretty easy to save some money making a movie when half of your movie then just becomes three characters in a boat.
Yeah, like, you can't see much, but like, you're going off of his expertise to know he's under the boat, and you believe it because yeah, this guy's the expert. He
Well,
knows what he's
listen
talking
to
about.
him. Look at that. Look at the boat he's on. Look at this man and the years that have weathered him. The sunburns, just the calluses on his hands. The way he methodically just started to put his gear together, not tell anyone what was going on. Not even giving it. No, no, it's not important. Got to get my suit together. You ever do much fishing, pig?
Not at all.
No.
I went like once with like family, at a lake
Hmm.
for like an afternoon.
Yeah. Gone a couple of times. I haven't gone in recent years, but it's a good way to get some food on the table. Although if
Wait,
you don't like mackerel, don't be fishing off of these waters. Oh, Hooper's such a child at times.
yeah.
We have we have three men at various stages in their life. One man who's probably in his 30s, another who's in his 40s, and Quint who's probably in his late 50s. Three different generations on one lousy, stinking boat.
More chum.
Yeah, Chief, you're not picking up on this, but out here, I'm in charge.
I'm the captain. Like he's playing solitaire. Playing with yourself.
Well, that's what a game of solitaire is. It's you playing with yourself. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Uh,
Only he
he,
noticed.
he showed up to go rawr, and then sank away.
There it is. That's the line.
That's the line. I wish we had a bigger ship. Somebody said. Now we're in for that full proper reveal. Looks great.
That is a massive shark.
Yeah, it's the size of like, I don't know, small delivery van.
Ooh, careful. Ooh. Don't slip off
Ooh.
now.
Listen to how whimsy the music is. Yeah. Yeah, Quentin knows how to talk to the ladies. He can he's been well known to just emanate that aura of safety and trust.
You want to take a photograph? Foreground? What do you?
Here's got the drivers. We're making home for dinner. We ain't seen nothing in it. Over and out.
Fuck your foreground. I'm not getting anywhere near that thing.
Fuck that. No. Yeah. You don't need to know the technicals of uh being a sailor to know how to drive a pilot a ship.
It's got a.
You just gotta
It's got a
yeah,
steering wheel.
yeah, you just steer it just like a car. If you've ever played Grand Theft Auto 4, it's exactly like a car.
Come on, Hooper, hurry up. Hooper, hurry up.
Oh, the editing, the music, the swelling of it. I remember being a little, well, I should say miserable. Dominion wasn't that bad.
We weren't this excited during Dominion.
No, no, we were a lot more talkative during that. There weren't all these. This is the problem with watching movies we like is we're just gonna get stuck watching the movies we like. You kind of need to talk about movies that are in that category of well, it's not keeping my attention. Now's a good time to chat about something. But Jaws just has this awful knack of just I kind of want to just sit here and be quiet and watch it.
Oh yeah, we can get play-by-play, color commentary.
Yeah, yeah, color commentary. Yeah, the shark's gonna be there for WrestleMania.
Well, they shot it. They got the barrel on it. And thanks to Hooper, they can track it. Even if they can't see the barrel.
Which I think comes into play later, but it's mostly to have the flickering light on the barrel. Oh, I think it's in this shot where we'll see like a meteor or so. One of these shots out at sea where you just see the boat out there at night. You see like a shooting star in the background.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a missing tooth.
Of course. This is just men being men. This is what men do. End of a long day of work. Get a little liquor up. Let's talk about our scars.
Yeah, what do you got? Oh, look at that. Pretty sure moray eels are poisonous. His third wife's demise.
Yeah, demise. Not demise, demise.
Up, a scar in his leg. The,
Let me show you my leg.
this one-upmanship. I'm just like, finally, some
Shake my
camaraderie.
darling.
Some,
Yeah.
some camaraderie
Oh.
between these two. He looked at his own scar, but he's not gonna talk about it, looks like. That's a good one.
No, probably one of the most iconic scene. I keep saying that. Here comes an iconic scene. I can't keep saying that about every scene that comes up.
The USS Indianapolis. Oh yeah, this I've heard about this one. A bunch of sharks who started attacking all these sailors.
Yeah. Sometimes the ocean gets real vicious with people. No real good reason.
Utilizing like actual like
Ah,
shark
cruising.
utilizing actual shark attack incidents as the backdrop for this movie is really effective.
Yeah. Using a real historical shark attacks as the influence for the story, and also using another one for backdrop. And then for 50 years, this movie completely fucked sharks as an animal because they're just dumb fish. Completely demonized after this.
You know, cows kill more people than sharks every year.
Yeah, a cow will probably kick you in the head or something, trample you.
And there's like billions of cows in the U in just
Billion.
in the U.S. alone.
And they wander on the land. They didn't even go in the water half the time. I mean, these are a real threat. We got to do something about these fucking cows, pig.
There- it was a scene in Me, Myself, and Charlene, I think, something like that. Where like he shoots a cow because he hit the cow with his car. And I'm like, time to put it out of his misery. I gotta shoot it to kill it. But the cow doesn't die. The cow just keeps
Y-
going.
Yeah. Boy, all this camaraderie is just kind of. Boy, this. I miss when we were drinking about our legs. Huh. That's a couple of days from now.
Yeah. And the time of this movie, that was just a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Again, the movie, this is like what, like July 6th?
June, I think. Or 4th of July.
Yeah,
Yeah.
4th of July just passed.
4th of July just passed.
Yeah, this is the perfect movie to watch in late June, early July.
This is a great summer movie.
It's
You
the
look at
best.
it and you feel summer.
It's the best 4th of July movie.
Hmm. I think like the best 4th of July movie would be like The Patriot with Mel Gibson.
Oh, that's also a good one. Watch that and this back to back.
Yeah, what? Yeah, that's a good double feature. The Jaws and The Patriot.
Uh-oh!
What's that glimmer supposed to be?
It's a tracker.
Yeah, but underneath the water.
Under the
We
water?
can't, well, we can't roll back because, commentary track, but take my word for it. The audience will back me up on this one. There's a weird green glimmer underneath the barrel.
Up. Look who notices first. Oh, God! Oh, Jesus, fuck! We're taking in water!
Yeah. Somehow the shark's just jackhammering us. Just do me a favor, Chief. Just do me a solid. I wonder if this was day for night. See the glimmer there?
Yeah, the green?
Yeah.
That's weird. What is that?
It. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like it's supposed to be illuminating the shark, but I guess I
It.
that's
Uh,
what I've assumed it's been, but I have no idea what it's supposed to be.
is it a side effect of the day for night?
I don't know.
Oh,
Look!
oh, wow!
Yeah. I think there might be another one.
Oh, there it is!
Yeah. Yeah, you never saw those before, Pick?
No, I never seen those before.
Yeah. I think they just got lucky with those shots.
Oh, hey, look, there's a shooting star in the background. Hell yeah, we're keeping that.
Putting it in the trailer.
Up. There he is. There we go. Something's up. Holy shit!
Rawr.
Ah, rope burn.
Ah, salt on my rope burn. I love that moment where Brody has the fucking receiver up to his ear at first because he's so used to making phone calls.
And we don't got time to be angry at each other. The shark's coming.
We don't have time for you to fuck around on the radio, okay? We got a job to do. So, Pig, when do you think they'll remake Jaws?
I mean, can they?
Oh yeah,
Probably
they
after.
can definitely.
Probably after Spielberg dies.
That would yeah. That would be the most likely case is after he's gone. I do wonder what's going to happen to all these old IPs that are suddenly going to be in the hands of other people.
Like, we're more likely to see an E.T. remake within Spielberg's life than a Jaws remake.
Uh
Like, an E.T. remake would be,
no, I want to. Yeah, he's going to remake Jurassic Park. He's like, I'm going to get it right this time.
What do you mean? You got it right
What
the
do you
first
mean,
time.
get it right?
You got it right the first time. What do you mean?
Jeez, just a real hate on for that movie. He's not going to remake The Lost World. He's like, I got that one right.
It's some whimsical music.
You know when Spielberg is interested in the movie he's making, and you can tell when he's not interested in the movie he's making?
Like, if he's actively directing, he's interested. If some other guy is doing it for him, he's not.
Yeah.
There's a lot of modern Spielberg movies where some other guy is doing the directing. But the two barrels on him, it's a strong fucking shark.
Well, there he is. Dolphins are way worse monsters than sharks. Sharks are just instinct. Dolphins know better.
They premeditate.
Yes.
Well, given what happens in the sequels, like the sharks in the sequels have like the intelligence of dolphins. Like dolphins can take revenge. The shark from 4 has that level of intelligence. Oh, here we go. When I first saw this movie, that like terrified me. It was either that one or like another one of those happening.
Sorry, Pig. Discord forked up there briefly.
Only for a couple of seconds, thankfully.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't miss anything, did I?
No.
Oh, they got a third barrel on them now.
You can really see how massive his mouth is in that shot.
It's just a gaping maw.
Like he could just swallow a whole adult. Whoa!
Yeah.
You didn't see it, but that just made. I tried to dodge that thing.
Yeah. Coming right at us.
It's like that train.
Pants shitting terror.
Grab the machete.
Get pulled under with that thing.
Didn't even get the chance to cut it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Discord likes to bungle things up occasionally. No, no, it's fine. Okay, a part that bothers me there is the stillness of the water and the shot of the machete hitting the boat is clearly somewhere else that's not where they're at.
Hmm.
It's one of those things that gnaws at me. To go, it's not right. It's inconsistent.
This shark is something else. Uh oh.
Whoa. I forget exactly how the mechanics of the machine part of the shark prop work, but it's some kind of like underwater rail it's on, I think.
Yeah, it would have to be something like that. There's a whole bunch of
It was
machinery
just
underwater.
it's just too it was too big. Is this normal? No.
He cuts him off at the end. Like, this is not normal. This is the most not normal.
Let me just put a little more. Just that audio cue. Trent, don't do that. Don't put so much gas on it. A little bit more.
Oh my god. The boat's gonna explode.
No, it's fine. It's everything's OBKB, big.
There it goes. It's here that you realize, like, oh no, he's got a death wish.
Well,
oh my god, exploded.
Yeah. Quint's just kind of like been slowly losing it once the scale of the problem revealed itself. I think it's probably some PTSD that's causing him to like lose his cool.
We're informed by his backstory, having lost a lot of friends.
Due to sharks, that a really big shark might scare the bejesus out of him.
Now that he's seen a really big shark. Yeah, he also destroyed the radio. The radio, they're one lifeline to the rest of the world. Like, they're truly isolated thanks to him. And look, the life vests, the thing he swore he'd never wear again.
I'll never wear one of these again.
Just look at the state of the boat.
In shambles. Ruins. I'm willing to hear you out now.
Yeah, we haven't even brought up the cage until now.
Of course. We weren't gonna just bring this cage out on here to not use it.
Get the cage ready. Load up the harpoon with the poison.
The big syringe harpoon. Adventurous instrumental music continues.
Closed captioning is just the best form of subtitles.
What does that mean? Like, it's for people who can't hear, but if, like, I know that some of them probably, not all of them were born deaf, but what does that mean for those people born deaf who's never heard a thing in their life?
Just, well,
like, what's adventure supposed to sound like? What does sound to them? If you're deaf, please write into us. I know you won't be able to hear us because this is a commentary check, but please.
Someone, if you have a deaf friend, please inform them of our query.
Oh, yes. But none of those fake deaf people that became deaf after the fact. They're just faking it.
You weren't born with
They
it.
weren't born with it.
You're not one of us.
No, yeah, not one of us. Oh, so to help show off how big the shark's supposed to be, I think for these underwater parts, they have a much shorter actor. They have a much smaller actor in these parts.
Really?
Yeah.
I
It's
wonder
that
if we
old
can,
strategy of we want something to look really big. Get someone really small.
like in Alien, like early on in the movie, like they have like children in the spacesuits.
Yep.
It's either children or little people.
I believe it was children.
Hmm.
Yeah, being underwater is a lot like being in space.
It's probably worse, because you can't even try to scream. Oh my god!
Ding.
No! The harpoon!
I do like the shots of an actual great white. Even though I think it might hurt their prop one a little bit to show the two so close to each other. There, it looks fantastic. Look at that. Oh no, I did it again. Oh, I hope I make it through the day.
He's already broken in.
Yes, hello. I saw you inside there. I thought I would free you. You are all free now. I was trying to help you. Yeah, animatronics and water don't mix too well.
You could probably do it nowadays. With like the
Oh no!
But like why would
Now
you
they
when
do it on
CGI
the computer.
exists?
I don't know how they did that shot.
I think that was a real shark.
Yeah, it looked like a real shark.
We're tipping over. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Out of the way! Don't get hit!
you should scream out a louder, pig. I don't think they heard you. They're not able to hear us. We keep telling them they should look out for that shark and they should do this and do that, but they don't listen.
This is a really good movie for you to get invested in and just yell at the characters. Try to help them even.
Yeah. Emphasize of them.
Oh yeah, Hooper is fucking dead. Look at that.
Huh. Worthless cage.
Oh my god!
Ah! Get ready for that part of the PG movie that gives the children nightmares.
Oh no!
Holy cripes!
Uh-oh.
The Foley work in this
Oh my god.
He's got the machete. And there goes Clint. Ooh, wow, an asshole. You're still like, oh man, we lost Clint and the boat.
Still in the middle of sinking. Like for all he knows, he's alone.
Oh, and it's Spielberg's like, no, no, this is still an action sequence.
I'll hit him with this. Take it. Fuck. Ah.
There you go. Ah.
What's this thing in my mouth?
This thing tastes weird.
Like,
Weird metal cigar.
Like Hooper's alive, but he doesn't know that.
He doesn't. He's just watching, hiding below the ocean, just kind of like, oh. I hope I can swim out of this. Quick, Chief Brody, don't you hear the music? Get up there. It's getting louder.
There's progressively less and less to climb. Oh my god! If you remember from early in the movie, he was told if you burst open those tanks, they explode.
Explode. Now, greatest climax. Oh.
Yeah!
Fuck yeah! They blew the hell out of that shark. Oh no, they're pig. That's when the shark relative to the shark got angry, or whatever.
There's probably some film theory out there that's like, oh, there's secretly two sharks. You can see the second one in the shark cage scene.
I bet. Yeah, I bet Hooper was like, "Oh, I think we're okay."
Man, that was fucked up. I'm glad we're alive. Yeah, use the barrels.
Yeah, it's almost like they were there for the sharks and to almost maybe be used to help our heroes get back to land. You can see land at the right corner of the screen.
Yeah, yeah. Earlier when it was like at the top of the the thing on the boat, you can see land.
What a good movie.
It is a great movie.
It's a great movie. Awful for commentary tracks because holy hell. You just get stuck watching the movie.
This movie is this movie is so this movie is so good. Off. Movie is so good. It's difficult to like have a conversation about it while you're watching it.
So if you want to watch this movie and pretend that we're there with you, talking about the movie and also watching it with you, now's your chance.
Yeah.
At the end, even though they hear this at the end of the movie.
Yeah, just
fine.
Yeah, scroll the player back to the beginning of this commentary track.
Yeah, when you've heard that, you have to roll the commentary track back and watch the movie again. That way you can get the full effect. You have to watch Jaws twice. Oh, Jesus. I guess it's over.
Yeah.
Wow. This part doesn't make it into the commentary track. I suppose it does. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
We hope you've enjoyed listening to us yammer on at times over Jaws.
We'll be back in 2 years.
In 2 years. We'll be here to watch another good movie in 2 years.